All right, I'm going to give it a couple minutes because I know it's late in the US. Wait, let's see here. A couple minutes because I know it. But for other parts of the country, this is probably exciting for you. Hi guys. Muffin Top, where are you? You are up all the time. Engage with your audience. Okay, so, all right. Hi, all. I've got something I can't go to sleep until I show you. So, oh my goodness, look at this. It's so exciting. How do you take a engage with your audience? Oh, start a poll. Okay. This question of the poll is going to be, do you think this car was involved in Summer's disappearance? Okay. Hi, y'all. I have to go over this and then I'll be able to go to sleep because this has been bothering me all night. Wait a minute. 1 second. Okay. Ask. Okay, now I could go back over here. I have something to show you guys that I need to get out. Welcome to WCIA Network. Everything I do and say, hi y'all, falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is just my opinion. Nothing has been proven, and I am putting this out there because it might help in Summer Moon Wells' case. It's a really short one, but it will allow me to take a poll after I show this to you. I showed the information from 10 years ago from Ms. Bob Vaughn, and then I showed you information from the painter, Scott something. I went back to look at the information of what he was building, and I know this sounds far-fetched, but it may not be because it's really hit me hard. This on the left-hand side on the bottom is part of the machine. It just might be the part that they put under the car. Now, I went back to look at this guy Scott's car after I noticed that this machine is smaller and it gets placed in between those two white number 5 pieces. Watch. I need you guys to tell me if you see what I see. This is the car that it says the last 500 minutes of Summer Wells' disappearance or something. This Scott goes on the road with this car and it's marked Summer Wells, the last 500 minutes something. The car changes, you guys. The car doesn't stay the same. I don't even know if I'm going to sleep tonight. The picture up top, he's saying, is on his way He's on his way to this trip. Okay? Wait, hold on. Do something. I want to make this subscriber only conversation. Okay. So I noticed that this car changes. And it doesn't just change in a couple different areas. It changes in a lot of areas. If you could look up top, the car starts out really bruised up, like this. When he gets to this car station and just starts fiddling and doing whatever, and he starts showing more of the car, it then goes to this. Now, this, trust me, I had to keep putting it up on top of each other, underneath each other, because I'm like, it's such a small difference. Like, it really fucks with your eyeballs. But this is the same side of the car. It's not the same. You guys, this is just one. I have a lot. These cars are different. I swear to God, I think that this car was involved in Summer Moon Wells' case. So let me pull it closer. So this is the same. It stays at the gas station. While it's at the gas station, this changes. So this part here, right here, it's hard to see. This part here, whoops, that is over here doesn't exist over here. This whole section doesn't exist. See? Here's another picture of the car. It shifts. It shifts. Look at this. The front bumper slightly changes as well. It's very hard to catch, but the front bumpers change. It's this piece. Let me show you. This piece of the bumper becomes the element that we see all the time. And it's pointy like a head. It's pointy. There's a point. And let me tell you, this car is supposed to be staying still. That is not this. This is not that. It's shaped differently. And even the front grids, even though they counted it correctly, they're not the same. The front and the back of the car changes. Look. That's not the same. It's not the same. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the side of the bumper. It's almost as if it's a completely different car. The side of the bumper up on top is brand new. It's brand new. And this is all happening at the gas station. Like, trust me, it took me a little while. I'm like, oh my God, am I going nuts? Like I have to put this on top of each other. This bumper here, you guys aren't going to believe how much more is different. The bumper down here that's all dirty is supposed to be this bumper. Do you see that they put that maroon thing in there? It's a whole different bumper. Look at that maroon thing that they put in there. Look. You guys, they're putting this shit in the water. Right, wait till you see the wheels are different too. The wheels are totally different. It's like a fake wheel. This here proves to me that this shit is being brought to the water. They connect it to the bottom of the car just like they did with the Idaho 4. This is not this. It's not. And then ignore all of the stuff they throw in there. Just look at the facts. You're going to see that faces show up and all this other things show up, but just look at the facts. Extra framework to hold whatever they are transporting under the vehicle. Correct. Correct. This is from Skull's video. This is not this. I'm not done. The car accident that they're trying to show you that the car was in an accident, they're different. They're different cars. The one over here to the left is a brand new bumper. You guys, it's a brand new bumper. And look at the wheel. It's a fake wheel. They put a wheel over a wheel. There's a little wheel inside the big wheel. I'm telling you, they do something with the goddamn wheels. There is a fake wheel. This wheel here has another layer to it, as well as a brand new bumper. Look. Look at this wheel, you guys. And this is a brand new bumper compared to that old bumper. Look at this wheel. There's a wheel over the wheel. They're putting shit in the wheel. And I said that these wheels are being used. I mean, Harmony Montgomery was completely messed up and she was coming out of a wheel. Do you see that? How can someone do that? And it's like brand new. This car is supposed to be really old. It's right there. And trust me, I took a lot of pictures of it. I'm like, what is this? This bumper, you guys have to understand that these pictures are being taken at the gas station stop. It's not like he goes somewhere. This is the beginning of the trip. The whole entire back of the car is different. The jack, remember I kept saying, like, that's a different hook on. It changes, you guys. These don't match. These do not match. They don't match. They're different. They're different. This silver one is different from the other ones. It's like you almost have to put them side by side. Watch. One's maroon, one's silver, and the one that's completely old doesn't have any of this information on it. Like, it's not even close to the same. Like, that isn't that. And it's all the same truck. Coming in hot. 1:30 in the morning. Look at this. It's not that one. It's not even shaped the same. They tried. But they know how to change things so you don't notice. But this is not that. Different wheels. The wheels change. Not the wheels, the hubcap changes. It's called OCD, I think. The hubcap changes, you guys. It doesn't stay the same. This is completely messed up video. And all I could say is this needs to be looked at. It really needs to be looked at. Right here you could see on the back half of this little picture here, you could see a maroon box coming out. See? See the maroon box in the car? It's right here. Sometimes they're hard to get. Remember I said it's like the smallest thin thing? This right here is a maroon box sitting in the car. And this is the truck. There's the maroon box. Right here. Well, these are connected to, and the hubcaps change. See this hubcap compared to, oh wait, actually the next slide will show it better, I think. Yeah, here are all the here are all the different wheels. Here are all the different changes in the hubcap in the wheel. It's so fake. This is completely messed up, but what the problem that I have here is it's connected. It is directly connected to Summer Moon Wells. Last 500 minutes. This here is this is what the car changes into. That is not, these wheels totally change. Nancy. This will be a short video so you'll be able to go over it. This is what the car looks like when he stops in front of that thing I showed you before, that little house. Here to the left, it's very hard to see, but in the background of this photo, you could see, let me crop it, someone accidentally left this picture. Now, this shouldn't be like this. There's a picture of the hubcap coming off. You see? Like that's total bust. To me, that's a total bust. Like, there's certain things in the video that I know I could get out of the video, but I don't necessarily think it's necessary, because here it's showing that it's showing that they're changing it. Do you see what I'm saying, you guys? They're covering something up. They're covering something up. You don't do this shit unless you're covering something up. Look at the back of the car. This is what happens when you stop in between the frames. Now, obviously, I stopped in between the frames, but the problem is, and this doesn't mean anyone is guilty. It's not about him. The problem is, I hear it as it's Summer Moon Wells. Like, I am honing in on a lot of information in this picture, and between this picture and this picture is what kept me up, because this is exactly what this is exactly what happened to Kylie Rodney's car. It's a car within a car. And I personally think that's what they put in the water. And you could see there's something going on here. I can't explain it. I think the FBI could probably figure it out. But there's something going on here. It's apparent. Yeah, they all have the same thing. And the truth of the matter, outer shell. The truth of the matter is that that's exactly what happened in the Idaho 4. I pointed it out. I pointed out. I'm like, okay, you guys, there's the box under the car. The box is under the car. It's right there. I showed it. I said, there's the maroon box. I was like begging the authorities. I'm like, it's right under there. And I believe this is what they're doing. You could see what's going on here. Because the outer shell now has the maroon stuff on it, where before it didn't. It didn't have it. Let me show you what I mean. This maroon on top wasn't there before. That's a whole nother piece. And this is exactly what happened in Kiely Rodni's case. This is what happened. These maroon pieces, and I don't even want to get into what's going on in the windows. The windows have all the same maroon things that Kiely Rodni's did. It's all right here. It's showing. It's showing it. This isn't, you can't, yes, does it look like these things are two pictures? But you can't take two pictures and make them 3D. Like, this doesn't make sense. And I needed to show you this. To me screams summer moon. This is what's showing in the window, you guys. What's showing in the window are the boxes. It's the boxes, and it's the other truck. It's like truck number 2. And these are the same boxes that showed up in Kiely Rodni's. These are the same boxes that show up in every case that I work on. You are looking, to me, at Summer Moon Wells' maroon box. This stuff is there. And this stuff matches. I'm not really quite sure really if this even is going to make a difference. That's what's so upsetting. That's what's so upsetting. Is it's right here. It's right in front of us. Weirdest. Right? But these are the elements that make the case. These are the elements. And what really made me look was the car was changing. I'm like, why would the car change if nothing was going on? Here's the older version. I don't know what happens to this car, but the wheels change. You could see the bottom part is attached to the car. It's just not the same car. There's nothing else to say other than it is not the same car. It is the exact same fucking thing that was connected to Kiely Rodni's car underneath. That's what I have to say. That to me, this is a no-brainer, and this shit is attached to the bottom of the car, and that is how they get away with it. And that is why Adventures with Purpose has something to do with it. That dude has something to do with it. That's the shit under the car that was also in Kiely Rodni's, and I pointed it out in the Idaho 4. No, these cars get picked up. They don't drive. They're gonna go, this is gonna go on some flatbed or something. You can't drive with that. They get it to the water. They maneuver it over there. That's what they do. And they're pretty good at it because they haven't gotten busted. Here, let's see this smaller picture I could probably blow up. But I think that this here is super, super important to get into the hands of the authorities if they would do something about it. Because this, to me, is very factual. This is very factual. You know, it shows. And it shows that the car is not what it appears to be. That is under the car. However you want to slice and dice it, this shit is connected to the car. Yeah, I call bullshit. Because it doesn't make sense. They have to, it doesn't make sense. The only thing that I can make sense of why a Adventures with Purpose was thrown into the mix of whatever happened. Something went wrong with Kiely Rodni's thing. They called Adventures with Purpose in, and this is what's under the car. And this is how they cover it up. Look at all those different wheels. It's 2 different cars with 2 different hubcaps. And this photo tells a lot of information. And you know what? It's really sad to me. It's very, very sad to me that I could sit here and show how this here matches with this in Summer Moon Wells. This is what they're putting under the cars. There's your maroon right there. Your maroon, your green, and your white number 5s. This is the guy who drew, you know, the freaking photos. Let me show you. Let me crop this. It is all completely coming together. And no one else is noticing it because they're still talking about nonsense. Here are the boxes in this picture. They're right here. They come from right there. These are the boxes that are here that get placed in the car. They're the boxes. Here's a little house. All the shit's gonna start showing up. Here are the boxes that match this. And somehow this little girl is telling the truth. This is the truth. People may not want to look at this, but this is the truth. And whatever shows up in these photos is the truth. That's what I know. That's what I know. Somewhere, this stuff just became not important to the authorities. Somewhere, they just turned their heads. They just turned their heads. And I cannot be the only one that sees this. I can't imagine that the law enforcement doesn't see what I see. Everything in this video is going to be everything in that man's machine making thing. See the V? You guys, it's all gonna be here. It's all gonna be here. Let me grab the V. These are wires. These are wires. Here's the wire. Whatever they're doing to these children is very painful. There's the wire. Wait, let me turn it upside down. Now, you guys have to understand, I'm matching stuff up from different videos, different people, because I followed the elements. This wire here is this. This here is this. This is connected to the car. It's connected to the car. It shows right there. Those are the boxes. These guys created something that goes into the car. Here's the V. Same thing. The boxes are back in the corner. Whoops. These boxes are back here. They're very pale, but they're there. These boxes match up with this. And this was built many moons ago. This matches up with Summer Moon Wells' car. I'm calling it Summer Moon Wells. That's who I think it is. Period. Wow. You guys have no idea everything I see in here. You guys are going to see it. Those who that have learned and paying attention, you're going to see what I see. Because it's here. It's all in here. It really has always been in front of our faces, you guys. And the reason, I think a big reason why people aren't seeing it is because YouTube creators build the narrative for you to follow. And many of the YouTube creators are guilty. Here's the car with the V in the front. And that's probably Summer Moon's in the front. I mean, that window in the front is clear, you see. And it's the people of YouTube creators that create the content. They create the content that you're following. And that's why no one wants to look my way, you know? You guys do, and I'm very thankful for it. Trust me. But it's like I'm the oddball out, you know? Especially when it comes to YouTube creators. I don't ever care to be in a circle with anybody. But let me tell you something. No one even acknowledges the work that's being done. Almost as if I'm their enemy. Now, how is it that I could be someone's enemy if I'm not doing anything against them? The day's gonna come that they're gonna look like assholes. You know, the day's gonna come. It's got to. Thank you guys. You guys have the best support system over here. Thank you. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't to me. Other than the people are supporting and covering each other up. Yeah, I believe so too, and I never would think that, but all of these houses and everything, it's all familiar. We've seen all this, and I believe this is the Summer Moon Utah Wells. And it's hitting me very, very hard. Very hard. It's like I wonder whose car is going to wind up showing up here. Because I do see Summer's little chipmunk face showing up. Her little chipmunk face. It's a very important piece of her. It's right here in her house. This is her house. Oh. This is her house. And this is her family. That she's with. Oh, God. Ay. Wow. You guys, you cannot make this shit up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There is so much in here. So this is the front of the car. It's showing the little houses. And I believe full-heartedly that this is her story. That this is Summer Moon Wells herself. This is why I had to get this out there tonight, you guys. There's no way I could have sat on this and then just gone to sleep. There's no way. I hope that the authorities look at this and watch this, because I think this is laid out very clearly, as clear as it could be, especially when I compare apples to apples. It's comparing the car to the car, and shows a lot of information that is completely conflicting each other for no reason other than they put shit under the car. Look at this close-up, then I'm going to go to sleep soon. Look at this close-up of this bumper. I mean, seriously, you guys. I don't know if I could sleep. Look at that under the bumper. That's under the new bumper. It's attached with the number little 5 locket, just like Kylie Rodney's. That is crazy. I'm so happy I put this out there tonight. You have no idea. Because I couldn't. I got so deep into. Oh my God. Look what Summer's showing us. She's showing us the number 5 on her bumper. You see? I just said the number 5. Right there. It's not funny. This is not funny. Oh my God. This is fucking crazy is what it is. Oh my God. Look what I just noticed in this picture. Wait. Oh my God, I'm getting dizzy. Shit. Oh my God, look at this, you guys. This guy's picture in the back of this picture. Look at the bottom. It's a car. You see that? It's a car with the head coming out of the back. Oh my God. Wow. I think these are miniature cars that go under the car or something. But you see what Summer Moon is showing? She shows this stuff, you guys. That's the bumper. I think they blow this shit up. Like... Let's see what's in here. I think this is a basket. Wait, let me see what's in his little picture. There you go. Fuckers. This is exactly what's under the fucking car. This is what they put under the car. This here, you guys, is put in here. Do you understand? This here is this. They built this thing. See? Do you see that little basket over there? Jesus Christ, you guys, and do you see that little piece? That little piece that you're looking at is what I just told you was in the car. Oh my God, these are really shifting. Wow. This here is this, and this is Summer. You see, those are the pieces they put in the car that I just showed you. That's the front of the bumper. That's the front of the bumper. Let me go to page 1. Let me show you. Copy. Wow, wow, wow. This is Summer Moon. Do they put them in the front of the car? See, it's right under there, the front of the car. You see that? See that white thing in there too? It's right in there. This is the front bumper. And this is that little white piece right here that I pointed out before. Wow. So look in the car. See the maroon boxes in that. It's in the car that's inside the big car. You see that? This is exactly what happened to Kiely Rodni. You guys, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. They're in there. One car is small and one car's big, I think. I think one car has those little tires. Oh, thank you, Lucy Lee. Thank you. Thank you. So here's the small little picture where I believe this little picture right here. And I mean, I haven't sent this stuff in yet. All I do is send my PDF and then they watch it. But this is obviously a different car than what they say it is, and I believe that's Summer Spirit in the front. And I do believe that this is the true story. I do. And sadly enough for the children, that's what's just so sad, is that all they want is their story to be understood and validated. It's not a big ask. On that note, you guys, I'm going to try to get some sleep. I don't know. But to us here, we see it. Nothing has changed. It's all stayed the same. To all the Summer Moonwell's children out there, we are praying for justice. We're praying for it. This car has to be looked into. Is it gonna be? I don't know. I don't know. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Good morning to the other side of the world. If you're here. To everyone else, go to sleep. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, God bless you all and thank you all. And may justice come to this little baby. Oh my God. You guys, look at the picture over here. Oh my God. I can't stand it. I can't handle this. It's very sad to me. This is the truth, or else I wouldn't have tears falling down my eyes. I wouldn't. Summer Moon was in the back of this car. This is her little house. She's in the back. And there's her dog. Her doggy's in here. There's her dog. Oh my God. I have to go to bed. This is unreal. Oh my God. You guys, this is unbelievable. That's her dog. That's the dog. And this is Summer. All right. Unbelievable. You guys, I'm going to bed. Now I'm really stuffed up. Wow. These are tears of truth. You guys see her dog? That's her dog. Oh my goodness, I have to go to bed. All right. On that note, I'm going to talk to you all tomorrow because I have another presentation. This one I had to get out here ASAP. Good night, you guys. Thank you all for being here. And may Summer Moon wake up to justice tomorrow morning. I love you all. Good night.